Oh, I'm live already. Okay. I'm going to do this. Let me do my hair. So I'll see if anybody jumps on. I probably won't have too many viewers because I didn't let anyone know I was coming on. But let me put my hair up. So what I'll be doing, if you've read what I wrote and listened to a previous video, I have become obsessed with cow pus videos. I've been watching, like it started when I was watching the hoof trimmers. Around the world there's like several channels where they fix cow feet. It's sort of like they give cows pedicures, which cows need. Apparently they get a lot of infections. So it started with that, and then why can't I do my hair? I'm a little hyper these days. I'm not completely, I go through periods of life where I have episodes of OCD, and I'm on. Oh well, I've told the world at this point I have nothing to hide. I'm taking some medication, which it's no secret. I've said in years ago, probably. I don't know how long I've been doing YouTube, but I think I mentioned, or that's I've been on medication at points in my life where things get hard, and this has been such a difficult year for so many people. And people who already have issues, mental issues, are even worse because, you know, we're barely coping sometimes when things are calm. So anyway, so I'm taking, a couple of different, well, I'm really only taking 2 pills. And then the other one is thyroid medicine. Anyway, and they help, hopefully when things start to calm down, because I'll do the abscess video in a minute, but, I'm doing videos a lot, you'll notice. And I guess I'm at a point where I feel like talking. When you get into whatever issues you might have, mental, doesn't mean you're completely not bonkers crazy. And that's the problem. And thank goodness lately people have been speaking more about mental health, because it was so taboo before. If anyone found out you had a mental, issue, which could be minor, it doesn't mean, but automatically you're treated, you're crazy, and everything you say isn't valid because you're crazy. You can be crazy and still know what you're talking about. Why is it that I'm getting angry? Because all my life, I've had, ups and downs, like, a lot of people. And but the minute someone finds that out, that, oh, you were on medication in 1993, you know, it, even if it was long ago, oh, you're crazy. It pops up when they read, even more so if we do the socialized medicine stuff, which I'm against, but I'm not gonna, let's not. And I'll admit something to you all. On YouTube, okay, on YouTube is at least my channel, because I've even started commenting on political videos. I'm trying not to, but I'm just so angry with the left, and I don't want to be. Used to be, I was in the middle, and I used to be very Democrat when I was younger. I mean, I would follow the sheep in a way. I'm not saying the Democrats are bad, but I just followed them because they were the party that was supposed to be the nice one or whatever. And they were, they still are. Uh, well, they haven't been so nice lately though. And the others, the right has we've done I say we because I am now quite far right now. I've been forced, because of the political climate. Hopefully things will calm down and both sides will come, more towards the middle and say, okay, well, I don't agree with that, but I agree with we all have agreements where we overlap in agreements, and we have our things where we, so, but yes, other than YouTube, I've been very, very vocal about, but not copying what others say, exactly what I feel. And you all should also do it. I mean, if you have I'm in a situation where if I get fired, it's not the end of the world. So I'm in I won't like it. And of course, sometimes you lose friends when you speak your mind. That's another thing. But, before I decided to just talk and say what I feel like saying, I thought about it. It's not like I just flipped and went crazy one day. But I thought about it. I said, okay, well, if I start speaking my mind, I could lose my job. I said, well, all right, if I lose my job, I know I can find a temp job anywhere, and I could live in my I could live in my parents' garage, or I could live in my brother's basement. Not like I really want to. I'm now with a man who I paid him rent, but um, he's a friend. So even if I couldn't afford rent, he'd probably give me a couple of months, or whatever. Or since he's a friend, he might say, "All right," and who knows? But I'd probably get a temp job or something. So when I thought about that, I thought about, about the friends that I could lose. And some people have unfriended me on Facebook, which they were friends from my past. It's not like they were just Facebook friends. They were people I grew up with and stuff. So, that was kind of sad. But they also were people I hadn't seen in a long time. So. But it still hurts, it's someone that was part of, because you want people to accept you. But on the other hand, I have been very aggressive with my opinion. And if I just, anyway, yeah. So, but hopefully things will calm down. I guess what I'm doing with this, speaking exactly what I think, is my idea is to wake people up. I'm like, look, this is what's happening. Look at me now. I'm far right, and that's because we can't agree on anything. And because I used to be like, okay, I would be trying to play the middleman, and I, of course, leaned right, so I wasn't completely unbiased, but I tried to be when I saw people arguing, either friends or even people that weren't friends. I would sort of be in the middle, trying to, even if I didn't really agree with the person who on the left, I would kind of say, well, you have a point. Well, she does have a point. I'd be like trying to play the middleman. And I got tired of it. I got tired of it because I feel, and I may be wrong. See, there I am biasing, but I feel that the left has gone way overboard and they don't even make sense anymore, is my perception. And I could be wrong. And the left thinks the same about the right. So, who's right? The people who are right are the ones in the middle who realize, well, we can't have everything and we kind of have to pick and choose I just decided I'm going to pick the 2 or 3 causes that are my causes that I feel deeply, and I'm going to vote for whoever is going to push ahead those causes, whatever causes they are. So that's what I think everyone should do. Just pick the causes, 1 or 2 or 3 at most, just the ones that are most important to you, and focus on concentrating on which politicians will push that cause ahead. Otherwise you go crazy. There's like a zillion causes, a zillion problems. You can't. You gotta. And my old-fashioned opinion is that things in America will calm down when we go back to American values, the old traditional American values. Two-parent, if possible. Of course, it's not always possible to have 2 parents in the home, but at least make it something to strive for. 2 parents, a couple of kids, moderation in things. Not, don't have 20 kids like the Catholics, like many Catholics. I'm Catholic. We only had 2 kids in my family, but um, you know, very devout Catholics sometimes have, 7, 8, 9 kids, and that's fine if they can afford it, but they can afford it, or some can't afford it and they say, well, that's okay because God loves us. And hey, I can't say anything about that either. It appears that, anyway, I'm not going to judge. I cannot judge people. I love children, and I just so I can understand if you love children, and what more would you want than having a lot of kids? Maybe because I personally don't think I could handle it. I think nobody else can either. But some say, well, no, when you have a big family, the older kids help out. Once they get to a certain age, they can help out. And that's assuming you don't have kids that are bad. I was a horrible teenager. If we would have had 10 kids, I wouldn't have helped. I wouldn't have babysat a brother. And I feel like doing whatever. You make me take care of kids that you decided to have. I mean, I know what I would have said. I never had to, but I probably would have, if I was around 16, 17, say, why should I take care of the kids that you decided to have, But That would be my personality. But no, my friends, my Catholic friends from school, but maybe because they were from birth taught Catholicism. Look at me way on a tangent. I'll get to the abscess video in a minute. Is anyone in here? Oh, 7 people. Yay. Hi, guys. I'm not looking at the chat either. I'll read it later. Well, let's get to the cow abscess video because I forgot what I was talking about. I'm a little hyper today, so I got to try to be calm. Okay, so I put the link if you feel like watching along or just watch me react. Now, I've already seen gross videos like this before, so it's not the first time I've ever seen a cow abscess video, but this is the first time I'm seeing this particular one, and they still gross me out. But it's kind of like a gross that I like. I don't know why. It's weird, but maybe you can understand. There are people that like that stuff. So I'll look at the chat and then I'll do it. Okay, so hello, long time no see. Hello there from Poland. I didn't know I had someone from Poland. Ariana Wilson, preach. What cow video? Why? Yeah, it's in the. I guess I put it in the description. I don't see it now. That's the best you can do. Thank you, Ariana. So happy you are back making video again. Guilty pleasure. Okay, so. All right, so we're going to do it. Let's see. How do I get to the video? Okay, I guess I'll close the screen. I hope you guys can still see. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Hang on a second. Okay, I'll have to open a new screen. Put in YouTube. Actually, I'm going to have to search for it. Here. Okay, I think it's called... I put in cow, largest abscess. Actually, it popped up because I already entered it before. Oh, let's find it. Oh, there it is. Yuck. It looks like it's going to be really gross. It's got buckets underneath and everything. Because oftentimes, before I start, if you haven't watched these videos, usually the vet will go in there. They're kind of country vets. They're a little more rugged than your city vets. I'm used to the dog vets. You take your fluffy little dog and they're very elegant. And, everything's very, clean and sterilized. These farm vets, but they're vets. They know what they're doing. So who am I to judge? But I think, it looks unsanitary. There's mud and dirt. But then they clean everything up with disinfectant and stuff. So I guess that's how they do it. Okay, so we're going to watch the video. Okay. Oh, gross. It's going to be so gross. Okay, I'm going to put it on full screen. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, there's the bucket. Okay. And the cow usually jerks because it hurts a little bit, the first stab. But then usually, apparently it doesn't hurt. He slices a slice into the cow if you're not watching. But after the poke, he pokes the abscess, the cow jerks, and then he slices it, but it doesn't hurt when he's slicing. I mean, he makes a small slice. It's not. So let's see, he still hasn't been able to get it open, though. There's some leaking out, but it's still not. Oh my gosh, when that opens, though, there it goes. Oh. There it goes. Okay, it's still. Then there are clots get stuck at the opening, clots of pus and blood. It's just, okay, it's coming out, but it's still not rushing out. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's going to be like one of those huge paint buckets. They got one of those under there. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's still, they're having trouble though. Ew, 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 ew. Ew, there it goes. Okay, it's still not coming out like it should, though. I mean, I've seen other videos. They come out like the hose, the garden hose. But it's still kind of coming out slow. Okay, but it's... Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Oh. Okay. Be quiet so you can hear it. That's all the liquid. It's liquid. It's not pus yet. It's just like a mud. It looks like muddy water. But it's really like liquid with blood. It's not pus yet. So let's see. Maybe there's no pus in this one. That is, oh my goodness. That is the hugest abscess in the world. And I've been watching a lot of videos. None of them was this big. And that is like how many gallons are one of those big paint cans? It's just water so far. Sometimes a big clot appears. Oh, it's a short video. Wait a minute. Oh, we still got some time. It's barely even. Oh, wow. I'm not wearing my glasses. That's right. It's filling up the first bucket. Ooh, second bucket. That's one of those huge paint buckets. It's filled, going for the second bucket. But the abscess is shrinking. And now it's coming out darker. That means the other stuff's coming soon. It's getting darker, which means there's more blood in it. Now what happened? It's got stuck. That means there's a clot. Then a clot will block it. And so the vet has to stick his hand into the hole and pull out the clot. Oh, I hate when they do that. I hate it, but I like it. Oh, man. All right, I'm a little disappointed. They cut it off. They hadn't barely even gotten to the good part. Okay, we'll watch another one. Up next. All right, let's. All right, I'm a little angry, guys. I'll go look at the chat now, but this is, oh man, why didn't they? All right, well, it would have been fun. It was just the point where a clot had apparently blocked it. And then when that happens, the vet, with his gloved hands, of course, reaches inside. I guess the slit is about this big, and he reaches in, and I guess the skin stretches, and he pulls out clots, and even sometimes the pus is clotted. He pulls it out, and it looks like a big piece of raw meat. But unfortunately, this one. All right, let's find another one so we can actually get the satisfaction. What a pity. All right, let me read the chat. See if any of you said anything. Were you guys watching it? So happy you're back. Okay. Yeah, the pimple popping video. See, that's weird because I love the cow abscess videos, but I don't like to watch people abscesses or pimple, or for some reason I don't know, maybe because I don't identify with the cow, although I love animals. And I feel sorry for the cow when they stab him. The first stab is painful, but it's it's like getting a quick shot or something, even quicker than a shot. So let's find it. Would you like me to, actually, I'll ask you guys, do you want me to watch another one and see the reactions? Or would you like to do something else, ask questions? Yeah, for some reason, I feel like doing videos. And I kind of don't care. I look old, and I kind of don't. I care, but what can I do? I either have to not care and be on video, or care and just do the black screens. And I probably will mostly be doing, just the black screen or with a picture mostly. But maybe occasionally I'll do a live video, a video where you see me. Okay, so I'll watch another one since nobody has written anything else. So let's see, cow abscess. I just put in cow abscess. That's all I have to do. And then there's one man, Enoch. He usually comes up because he's one of the better abscess. Okay, best abscess compilation. I don't like the compilations. I like to see the whole. Oh, here's one. Oh, yuck. Okay, I'll put the link in the chat. Hang on a sec. Here's the copy, the link. Okay, I'm going to do this one now, if anyone wants to watch along. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm going to watch that one now. So I'll give you all a chance. Okay, close this. Full screen. So because I'm not wearing my glass. Why don't I put my contact lenses in? So I'm not so close to the screen. I'll be right back. All right, I'm here, guys. I'm fixing my hair as long as I'm here. Okay. I don't care anymore. I mean, I care, but hang on a second. I'm here, guys. I'm just. All right, I'm getting ready. All right, here I'm back. All right, I'm gonna watch it. Is the oh, they've already lanced it. Oh wow. Oh no, but then I want to watch the one. They're supposed to do one. That's not the one. Am I on the wrong video? It was supposed to be the head. I mean, there's a gross one. Oh wait, here we go. Here. Oh yuck! Oh yuck! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I've never seen something that gross. Oh my gosh! This is the grossest one I've ever seen. Ew! If you like pimple popping, well, it makes me mad. It's a compilation. I don't like the compilation, but all right, I'll just watch it. Oh, 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 look at that one. Oh, gross. It looks like they did it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not into the compilations. Ooh. I'd rather just see one cow. Oh, that one is just. And the when the vet is talking. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's one where he's lying. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, that's a small one. Actually, I'm used to them, so that's like it's a small one. It's nothing. But I really like it when the vet is talking. So let's stop. I like when the vet is talking and explaining what he's doing. So that one's no good. Would you do a Q&A? Yes, actually enter some questions. And now I have here's my problem. To see far away, I need the contact lenses, but then I can't really see close. Let me see if I can see the chat, because then I'll have to put my little glasses on. All right, so I see question answer. Are you looking forward to Thanksgiving? Yes, I am. It's, when is it? Is it, no, it's not tomorrow, it's the day after tomorrow. Yeah, turkey. I've been so bad. I'd love to be a vegan. My goal was to become vegan, like slowly getting there. So I was a vegetarian for a while. That was good. And then now I'm slipping a little. I don't eat meat every single day, but I've been tempted, especially here because everyone here eats meat. So they're cooking it and it starts to smell good. And my mouth starts, and I say, oh, I'll have a little piece. I end up eating the steak. So yeah, I feel bad, but it does taste good, unfortunately. So we'll see. I'll keep talking about that. When did you move? Oh no, I didn't move back to Florida. I'm here visiting. My parents live here, so I'm here visiting them for Thanksgiving. Usually we go to Massachusetts for Thanksgiving. That's where my brother lives. But this year we decided to come here because my parents have the dog, and they don't. They could take him, they could fly up there and send the dog as luggage. They take good care of the dog. I've flown with dogs that are too large to take on board, and they fly in but they take special care of them. It's not like, there have been unfortunate things, but, dogs usually do okay, and it's a short trip. But anyway, the point is they don't want him to go as luggage, so they always insist on driving, and it takes them 3 days, and they're very old. They're in their mid to late 80s. So we convinced them to just stay here, and we'll come here. So my mother loves Massachusetts, so she always wants to go up there. So that's what happened there. So yeah, no, I'm not in Florida, but I'd like to move back if I could convince my boyfriend. Otherwise, we'll see when his son goes to college, so, within a year. We'll see if I can get him to move here with me. But I have a feeling he's going to want to stay up there because his son is going to go to college at least an hour or two away, or maybe closer. But he'll want to be close to his son, most likely. So So we'll see, but we'll deal with that when it comes up, September. Uh, and then I'll see what I do because I have a job up there too. I have a good job. And so I would have to probably, unless they would allow me to work remotely, I'd have to quit my job. So that's another thing to consider because if I quit my job, I don't have health insurance and it's a whole, thing. So, and I'd have to maybe try to find another job that pays as well down here, or even if it pays less. But I'm looking at those hoof trimming videos, and part of it is because I like when the hoof has pus and you get to see it come out of the hoof. But a part of me is just I think it's cool. It's like, oh, the farmers, how they cut their hooves to make them like a pedicure, and looks pretty and it's healthier for the cow. Um, so I okay, I woke up special. Oh, don't wake up for it. It's gonna be on YouTube anyway. But so I'm gonna watch. I'll watch another one. Let me look it up, and so you can see me. The last one, whoever just got here, the last one was very disappointing. I thought it was gonna be a good one. I mean, it was better. Oh, someone's coming. All right, someone might be coming in to ask me if I want to eat or something. Oh, I see myself. I see my live there on YouTube. Drainage hue cow abscesses. That means it's a compilation. I want one where we hear the vet talking so we actually understand what's going on. Because the vets, you learn, maybe not that I'll ever need to know that stuff, but who knows? Maybe I'll meet a nice farmer someday if things don't work out with my current boyfriend. Maybe I'll meet a farmer and I'll be able to discuss this stuff. Oh, cow abscess. I don't like horse hooves as much as I like cow hooves. Cow abscess. I'm going to put veterinarian as well so that it knows I want it to be, a veterinarian. I spelled it wrong. Oh my gosh. Veterinarian. Cow abscess veterinarian. Massive cow abscess. Just a cow vet and his GoPro 2. Massive abscess vlog. Okay, that one looks like it's going to be the vet talking about it. Here's another one. I think I'll do here's Enoch. Here's the Enoch guy. He's very good. He's good. That's the one I've known. There are other ones that I'm going to learn, but I think what I'll do first is do Mr. Enoch. What's going on there? Oops, I hit one by accident. Is that? No, I don't like that one. Okay, where's Enoch? That's an interesting name, isn't it? My eye itches. Okay. 1 second, my eye itches. I'm going to rub it with a tissue. Okay. So Mr. Enoch, he's kind of cute too. He doesn't have a wedding ring on. I don't know where he lives, somewhere in the U.S. Probably the Midwest where a lot of the farms are. So Mega Bull, okay, I saw that one already. All right, let me just go to his page. It's called Enoch the Cow Vet. ENOCH the Cow Vet. Enoch the Cow Vet. Video. Murdoch preg testing. They're not all abscesses. He does all kinds of things, but he's got several abscess ones. So let's see. Murdoch preg testing. Hand-wired cow meets easy bossy. I don't know what that means. Big bull, little ear abs. Too little. I want a big abscess. Abscesses with Friends, episode 2. Oh, it's a short one. I want hoof abscess. I don't want a hoof abscess right now. Bovine pedicure. Let's see. Reuniting lost calf with his mother. Oh, how cute. Okay, bulls. Abscess follow-up. Okay, that's a follow-up, so that's no. Abscess with Friends, episode 1, 13. seconds. No, I want a longer one that I haven't seen. Maybe I've seen all of the abscess ones. I'm sorry, let me check the chat in the meantime. You're writing. Oh, hello. Thank you, Kelsey. I'm glad you all joined me. This one, me, so glad to see you. Love your channel. Been watching for you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. People probably been watching for, and I do the same. I have some YouTubers that I've been watching for years, and you feel like they know you. And they don't even know I exist, but I feel like we're friends. I understand what you guys are talking about. So, oh, make up for your breakup. Yeah. I think I had just broken up with someone at that point. I don't remember who it was. Ugh, I dated so much. But some of them lasted a few dates. So for me, that was a terrible breakup. Because if they ask you out more than a couple of times, you think they like you. And sometimes it's not true. All right. Long trim, bringing on the baby cat. Chicken abscess. Oh, I don't want to see a chicken abscess. Lewis and Dad. Okay, the guy's got a son, I just discovered, because he's there with his son at work. So most likely he has a wife. I guess you wouldn't wear a wedding ring to look at me. I have a boyfriend. I'm still looking at men's hands to see if they have a wedding ring. I'm happy with my boyfriend. I can't do better than that. He's honestly, he's not perfect. He's got his things, but as far as the way he treats me, I've never been treated better. Even my husband. And he was treated me nice. I mean, we had our issues, but 5 mastectomy. That's not an abscess. Well, apparently I've seen most of the abscess videos from this guy. What's that? Necropsy training. Pink eye. Wow, he knows a lot of stuff. Cute little abscess. Have you checked? Okay, biggest. Oops, I'm not going to do that one. A poke in the eye with a stick. Oh no, I can't watch that. Apparently, some poor cow got a stick in his eye, but it doesn't sound like it's too serious. First crash. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to find another channel if I want to see an abscess. Okay, lancing a cow abscess is fun, but repairing a DEFCON, what is this? If it looks like I'm going to watch it, I'll put the link. Lancing, what's this? Hold on a second. Lancing a cow abscess is fun, but repairing a DEFCON, oh, no, I'm not going to watch that. I'm not even going to repeat what it is. Cordless, yeah, because there's some stuff that he does that, it's not really my thing. So I don't even want to click on the video. Lovely abscess, I already saw that one. Okay, I guess I saw all of his abscess videos, so I'll just have to do another. It's too bad. But anyway, Enoch, whatever I just said, the veterinarian, if you want to, he had some good abscess videos where he explains. Massive abscess, just a cow vet. And did I see that one already? Yeah, I saw that one. This one's called Massive Abscess. Plus head bull, I saw that one. Plus head. GoPros and abscesses. No, that's plural. Cow abscess with veterinary intervention. WH9 developed an abscess during the dry off period, and as a result, she calved 4 weeks early. The abscess in farm dairy cow. Did I see that one? Okay, the picture looks good. So hang on, I'll get the link. Wait a minute, stop it so I don't. Wait, I gotta get the link, and then I'm gonna check the chat in a minute, guys, in case you wrote something. Share, copy link. Did I copy? Okay, I'm gonna watch this one. This one now. Paste. That one. Okay, and now I'll go back and see these questions. If there are any questions. So, which did I read? Me. Oh, your name is Me. So glad to see you of your channel. Oh yeah, I saw that one already. I read that one already. I've been watching. Oh, you've been watching a long time too, E. Thank you, E. Oh yeah, everyone feels down sometimes. I feel down a lot sometimes. There's the link. Lychee. I love lychees. There's a tree. I mean, tangent again, but there's a tree going around the corner on the way to work. When I used to walk to the bus stop, there would be a lychee tree I'd sometimes steal because it was in somebody's property, but the branches hang off on over the sidewalk. So, it's kind of stealing. But in Florida, everybody steals everybody's fruit. I mean, not the whole tree, but if somebody's mango, even if it's on their lawn, I mean, in my mind, it's understood that people are going to take the fruit. But, maybe I'm not in the backyard, obviously. You're not going to go into someone's backyard and steal fruit. But if it's like you're walking by, it happens to be right there. I mean, before the bugs get to it. Yeah, no, the right thing would be to pick it up, go knock on the door and ask if it's okay. But I'm not going to do it at this age. Maybe you young people should learn to be more polite. All right, I'm going to watch the video. I have, here, I'll read the odd question. I have an odd question, but it's something I wondered since your video. Do you still have that Cabbage Patch? I do. I have two because I had the one and I had another one in I had found one in the garbage. Yeah, if you saw that one. Was that on this channel or the ASMR? I don't remember. And I had one from when I was a little, not even a little girl. I think I was 20 or something. I won one in a raffle. And that one was in a trunk up north where my brother lives. And so I dug that up because I was thinking, oh, this one's going to get lonely. I mean, obviously, they're not. But, you feel that they have feelings, especially the way they were marketed back then. It was so ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous, but it was kind of like the pet rock. That was in the 70s. They'd sell you the people would find a pretty rock or find rocks, put it in a box, and sell it as a pet rock. They were like 10, 15, I don't know how much, $10 at least. Americans can market anything. We just consumers. All right. So, so yes, I do have both of them up north in Maryland. They're now in Maryland. Okay. When I get back to Maryland, maybe I'll do I'll show them. So excited to make the live. Thank you for making the live. I don't know. Blame you. Lychees are delicious. Yes, they are. You come from from Australia? Is that, Austria. Austria? Is that what Austerich is? Oh, don't miss them. Well, I did a couple, I haven't been making much of an effort. I don't like to make an effort to do videos. You know why? Because then they come out phony, even though, you don't see me. But I figure this channel, other channels, it's okay, you prepare. But this channel is supposed to be the one where I just do whatever I feel like. But still, going on without makeup, I guess far away I look all right. But, let's see. I would take them to lovely. Oh, I would take them to. I love lychees. Glad you still have the doll. Oh yeah. The vintage thing. Oh, I do. Sometimes I have to be careful because I'm a bit of a hoarder. So when I go to thrift shops and antique shops, I sometimes buy things and then, okay, so I have another thing to add to my hoarding. And sewing, I haven't been sewing much lately, but I don't know if you were here, I knitted this. Oh no, I was doing a video before where I was explaining that I knitted my earrings. Wait a minute, let me put them in the seat. I knitted this scarf. out of chenille. It's chenille yarn, which is a very soft, chunky. Oh, it's so soft. You could make, you know what you could use this for also? This kind of yarn, you could make a bath mat. So I made this, and I was thinking of making a couple and selling them for 25 bucks. But the thing is, I made it a special shape. See, it has a long, thin kind of strap. To be honest, I was first thinking I'm going to make it for the dog, for Jasper, because I made him a beautiful coat. He wore it like twice. I don't want to get mad, but my stepson back then, when he would go to his mother's house, he's not my stepson. I'm not married to his father, but my boyfriend's son. He would go to his mother's house and back to his father's house on the weekend, and he would take the dog back and forth. And at some point, I guess he lost the jacket. But it was actually the first weekend that I made the jacket. The dog wore it twice. It was nice and warm. It was freezing. And that made me mad too, because it's cruel to make the dog go outside with no coat on. And these two guys are, it's just a dog. You know, they treat him sweetly. They're not mean to the dog. But, you know, I say he's old and he has short fur and he needs warmth. Anyway, so that's why I knitted this, because I didn't really feel like sewing. This is easier. Although it has hole, you know, crochet has open knit, you know, but still, if you put it on and wrap it around, so see, here's the shape. So there's the long strap, and then this part is fatter. See how it gets fatter, and then this end has a short thing. So you wrap it around, and so I was gonna give it to dog. I may still making one for myself, but see, you can wrap it around in some interesting shapes, which, you know, you can do this and wrap it around, for example, you know, and tie it like this. Or I still have this long thing, but you should never cut, if you are learning to crochet, or never cut the string at the end. What you do is I was too lazy, but I will do it when I eventually, you weave it in, like inside into the previous thread, like through the crochet, without weave it. Because if you cut it, it'll come all undone. So you want to have that safety. So that's one way. And another thing, you know, these Muslim refugees are coming. The ladies, they use, you know, scarves on their head. So I was thinking this would be a nice warm kind of thing that they might want to use. See, it's kind of like a warm hijab. It's called a hijab. If any of you are Muslim, please correct me. You know, I want to learn about the Muslim. I'm a little bit, you know, we don't know much. I'm a Catholic. I've met Muslims, so I know that, you know, there are nice Muslims, there are not nice Muslims, just like every other people. But you know, we Americans, many of us have no exposure to Muslims. I've met a couple in my life, and they were nice, so I know that. But, you know, we also have situations, and I hope if you're a Muslim listening to me, of course, some bad things have happened to us also, that happen to be Muslims, and not because they're Muslim, but so we're a little afraid of some Americans. We do have this Islamophobia. I don't want to call it phobia. I'm not terrified of Muslims, but, you know, yeah, I am a little concerned now. We're getting apparently coming in a lot of refugees from there, and, you know, so anyway, my point is I feel safer with the women, obviously, than the men. I'm not afraid of Muslim women, and that will be the key to incorporating new people into our country. The key is the women, my opinion. We women have to just be, you know, even if we don't feel, you know, try to learn about each other, and because women have a different way than men. You know, maybe men too. Some men are like, hey, buddy, what's up? You know, but we don't know if maybe something we do will insult. You know, we could be doing something very insulting with our American way that we think is nice. It could be an insult to them. So women can kind of, we forcefully, maybe a little bit forced in a cordial way, you know, get together, let's have some tea, maybe we'll show each other how to cook, you know, what things we like to cook, you know, things like that, to just kind of because we're all people. Women are women. We have the same feelings, even if we were raised differently. So we have to just try to see each other as humans now. And I know that the Muslim religion is not a horrible religion. I'm sure it's like the Christian religion. We base it on peace and love, and then it gets twisted around, and then the people start making up their own, you know, and it's okay to interpret it in different ways, but not if it's interpreting it that you harm people. So Christians do it too. There are crazy Christians who do crazy things too, but unfortunately they've given the rest of us a really bad name, and it's gotten out of hand. So like it's painful no matter what religion you are. It's painful when people badmouth your religion. So sometimes, yeah, lately I've been, saying some, I've not on YouTube because I try to keep this, but out there on the internet, Instagram, I've been saying very, very strong words. I'll be honest. If you want to see that side of me, you can see that side of me. It's extremely, I promise you, some of you might be scared because I'm very passionate when I believe in something, in some political or what I'm saying. I get very passionate. So that's why, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. So please don't be scared. In part, the things I'm saying, I believe them. But in part, I'm doing it on purpose because I'm saying I'm going to wake people up, at least the people around me. I'm going to show them how extreme it can get when religions start insulting, or when atheists start insulting Christians or whatever religion, So I decided to go as far right as I can. Not now. First of all, number one, today in America they associate far right with racism. That's not the case. Yes, there are people very far right who are racist, no question about it. The KKK, of course. I'm very far right, actually. Now I've been pushed this way, but no, I'm not. Well, you can interpret it how you want. I'm not racist. I'm far right in that I'm Christian. So Christians believe, what we believe. But Christians believe in Jesus, and Jesus is love, turn the other cheek, not a violent, love everyone, love your enemy, love your neighbor, so Jesus does, if nothing else, even if you're not religious, if you do what Jesus would have done, even if you're an atheist, just, I'm not saying you're following Jesus, or Jesus or whoever, Mahatma Gandhi, or, somebody who's completely about peace, follow that person and do what that person would do. Like, because here I am, this tangent, I'm not watching the video, but my point is, if, you'll unfollow me if you don't agree or if you think what I'm saying is bad, but, you know, I don't see any other way that this is going to get resolved other than waking people up to what could potentially happen if we don't all start, working it out. So I don't want to get upset. I'm sorry. Please keep us. Wait, I gotta go back here. We are happy with any videos, whatever. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Kelsey, please keep us updated on your. I gotta go way back on your move. On you more frequently, okay. I actually have reading glasses. I didn't want to put them on. Because, see, I have the contact lenses in, so I can't read. So on top of the contact lenses, then, these are my other glasses. I have to wear the, first I want the other. So then on top of that, I have to put on the glasses too. I wonder if it's a way to make the chat bigger. The chat. Okay. These aren't the greatest either. It's not really the right prescription. Oh, it's got a thing that came off. Please, do you eat? Oh, Halliburton. Yeah, I haven't bought it lately, but I love it. I love it. And my boyfriend is Jewish. So, but actually it's weird because he's Jewish, not devout. He's kind of, He's Jewish by culture, really. But when we're at the supermarket, I say, hey, why don't we get some challah? And he's like, nah, So I think next time I'm just gonna get it because I love it. It's sort of like brioche a little bit. I guess the 70s. Oh, a year. Yeah, I was gone most of the pandemic because I was so miserable that I was gonna make everybody miserable. So the only racists are the people accusing. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, sometimes we're racist accidentally. Like we are a little insensitive. Like I said about the religion. Like if the Muslims come and maybe we, for example, I heard that in the Muslim culture, if you shake hands with your left hand, or if you wave with your left hand or something, that's an insult. Just like to us, the middle finger is an insult, but in other countries, it's just another finger. They'll use it to point, and you see. So sometimes we do say racist things. It kind of we racist or ignorance. It's more ignorance. It's not racism. It's like you say something that you know is not. You don't realize. You don't realize. So we have to be aware of that too. We try, but sometimes, but today, like sometimes in today's in political climate, whatever you say, you're racist. But no, I just, what does that have to do with it? So anyway, so it hurts because you know that you're not, or at least you're not doing it intentionally. Yeah, maybe you accidentally, and so anyway. So we'll see. And yeah, a lot of bad things. I understand. A lot of horrible things. I'm not gonna. We all know have happened in the past year or two. So everybody's sensitive. So you can kind of understand why people might knee jerk jump because it's been really horrible. There is a race war. Oh yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. That's why I don't want to even. I didn't know that. Okay. Anyway. Oh my God. Hello. We've missed you. Thank you, Ryan. Biden is a mouthpiece for Obama. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's not. Okay. Let's not, guys. I mean, see, that's why I don't want to talk about politics because, both sides are right. Let's try to, yeah, I'm not innocent myself. I'm not saying, oh, you guys are, I'm also doing it. So we're all, and you say it out of anger and then you regret it, of course, afterwards, or not. You're like, I'm tired of this anyway, and just let loose. But, it's like everybody's afraid to talk because they're going to lose their job, or, we all of us, both sides, both parties, people who are not in any party, we all should be able to just say what we want. If it's insulting or racist, yeah, I don't think you shouldn't. But if someone says it, what do? Just, all right, walk away, or I don't know. Why fight? You're not going to change his mind. Just, avoid I mean, if they're threatening you physically, obviously, you're going to report him or do what you have to do. But if he's just being verbally just an idiot, I don't know. Because obviously if they say something horrible to you, they're doing it on purpose to make you fight with them so they'll have an excuse to hit you. So you're the stronger person by saying, oh, okay, buddy, see ya. I don't know. I don't know the solution, and I've never been in a situation necessarily, at least not as far as race. I've been in a situation where where you're, in a sexist situation where a man, not that often either, because again, that's another thing these days. Anything a man does, sexist. No, it's not always. I mean, if he's just, all right, here we go. Well, about men, it's not going to be about politics. It's going to be about men. You work in an office, you get dressed up nice. No, it doesn't mean you want men to be ogling you. You want to look nice for yourself or whatever. But, sometimes you look particularly nice. And if someone in your office, it's hard for men. And men, there are men there, but you don't have to add to what I'm saying. But if you agree, you can not say anything if you feel more comfortable. But it's hard for men not to look at women. I'm not saying they have a right to touch and grab and do all that other stuff, and they shouldn't be leering. But you're in an office, you've got a lot of men, a lot of women, very attractive. In my office, a lot of very attractive young female lawyers, just, in their 20s. They're gorgeous and they're smart and they're interesting. And of course, they're going to be attractive to a man. And so if a man if one in your office happens to go, look at you a little bit, in secret, you catch him, just take it as a compliment. If it's not a leering, if he's leering and making you uncomfortable, that's not a compliment. But if he just kind of slips up and looks at you and, just let it go. Don't make a big deal out of it. And even, it's kind of sad because work is a great place to meet someone. I met my very first serious boyfriend. I met him at work. We worked in the same office. And I mean, I was a temp, an in-house temp, 6 months here, 6 months in another department, 6 months. So in my case, I said, well, as soon as we started, we both kind of liked each other. We'd flirt a little bit in the office, a little, nothing overboard. If you flirt, there are respectful ways to flirt. But, maybe I'll talk about that in another video. But what I did as soon as we realized we liked each other and we started dating, I switched. I called human resources. I asked to switch to another department on purpose so that we wouldn't be together 24 hours. Because imagine, we're at work all day, then we'd go out for after work, and then we'd see each other out all week. That actually, especially in a new relationship, you don't want to overdo it. So in my case, I switched to another department. But I guess if it's a steady, well-paying job, it's wonderful if it works out. But if it doesn't work out, you're in the office with that person, you both have excellent jobs, so neither of you wants to quit, it can get uncomfortable. So in that respect, maybe it's not good to date people at work. But if you're temping and you know that maybe you can switch out of the department, or here we go, still on a tangent, not looking at the abscess video. There are rule books in some, each corporation you work at has their human resources book. Hey, no more ASMR video. Yeah, I'm not into ASMR anymore. You skipped my comment. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, let me see. Susie. Wait a minute. Yeah, I skipped a lot of comments. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Hello, we missed you. Yeah, that was Brian. Right, how have you been? Are you still making your bed every morning? Oh, yeah. Was that your comment? I do make my bed every morning. That's it. I don't always do anything else, though. But yes, the bed is always made in the morning. I just cleaned the side table before I came to Miami. That was very messy, and I had not been tidying that up. And so, yeah, no, okay, I'll try to do an ASMR. I don't know. I don't want to do an eating one. I could try to do soft spoken, but that's kind of the ramble channel, but but I don't always do soft spoken. So I'll try. What kind of videos do you like, Mohammed Bushala? I don't want to do eating videos. So if you think of one you'd like, I can't start my day unless my bed is made properly. Yeah, you kind of feel, especially now that we're working from home, you have to see it all day too. Where I have my office set up is right next to the bedroom. So every time I get up, I see the bed right there through the door. So yeah, it's nice to have it tidy. And my boyfriend's been kind of down lately. Like, he's not young. He's in his 60s. He's about 14 years older than me. So he's slowing down, and he had a few little minor medical issues. And so he's been in bed a lot. Now he's feeling better, and I came to Miami. And I call him, and he says he's feeling fine. So, but yeah, I don't want to leave him by himself. So I'll be back home soon. The magazine ASMR. Okay, maybe I'll do one. That might be okay to do. My OCD got so bad during the. Oh, you have OCD too? Yeah, I have that. Maybe it's a symptom of something else, but yeah, and it's just with me forever now. Yeah, it gets very bad. I'm reading all the. You snap gum again, yeah, and again, I haven't done that in a while, but I think again, every time I go to the dentist, I have to relearn because they either change a crown or they, something happens. I had to have a tooth pulled. It was a tooth that had a root canal, and unfortunately, it got infected. It didn't work out, so they pulled the tooth out. And right now, I have a space. I have to get an implant at some point, but it's so far back. A part of me is like, why am I going to get an implant? It's super expensive. My insurance doesn't cover. It covers, I think, a very small portion. My the dental insurance at my job is not so great. The health insurance is very good, but the dental coverage is very minimal. It's like a little bit. It covers cleaning and partial other work, like a percentage of it, but it still gets so expensive. I mean, I had to get like 2 crowns, and it was so expensive, even though my job covered it. So since this tooth that was pulled is so far back, a part of me is saying, why just leave it alone? I can still eat. So we'll see about that. But all right, we're gonna do the abscess, and then I'll come back. Oh, did I give the link? I'll put it again just in case. So I'm gonna watch this video now. Makeup and skincare. I like those two. Okay. Yeah, and since I haven't been wearing makeup for a while, I could do a makeup video. Maybe I'll do one. Did I bring makeup with me even on this trip? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been wanting to put on makeup. I'm home all the time. Okay, I'm about to watch the video that's in the link that I just put in the chat. That's the video I'm about to watch. And this will be my reaction. Kibovet.com. Okay, here we go. I hope the vet will be explaining. Oh no, it's music. I don't like music on the videos. I want the vet to be talking. All right, I'm gonna at least turn off the music. It's so annoying. Unless he starts talking. All right, I'll put the music back on when. Oh, hang on. All right, is he talking? They're putting music. Can you hear me? No, I don't want to watch it if they're going to be doing music. No, I'm not doing it. This makes me very angry. I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna move it up and see if he's